welcome back to the channel that knows nothing. I'm Jem, and let's get to it. Today we are jumping on into the Deserted Island book tag, so let's go. Number 1 in this tag is Water, and that is a book that you can't live without, and it should come as no surprise that it is none other than Percy Jackson. Because I love it. And if you don't know by now, I'm not saying it again. Number 2 in this tag is Food, and that is a book that comes a close second favorite on your list. And I picked King of Scars for this one. This is all my favorite side characters in one book, and I really do love it quite a bit. I read it for the first time last year, and my god, I was very impressed. There's a lot of sadness and goodness in this book. It's very interwoven, and I'm still scarred from Crooked Kingdom. I'm not okay with some of the death that happened in there, so this one is a little bit sad in that way, but I do love it. Hence why it is number 2, because it's not peak level. It's not Percy Jackson level, because, you know, I don't really love that they killed off one of my favorite characters. Number 3 in this tag is Shelter, and that is a book that makes you feel at home and safe. And I can't not go with Once There Were Giants. I have read this on the channel. It is just a lovely little book about growing up and starting your own family. And I just really love it. It's really wholesome and cute. Makes me cry. Number 4 in this tag is Flare Gun, and that is a book that you would recommend to first-time readers. Now, this one coincides a little bit, so let me explain myself. The second Harry Potter. I'm saying the second one because this is when it sort of gets a little bit dark and twisty. Like, it's going in a little bit deeper than the first one. The first one is okay, but you do have to read the first one to get to this one. So there you go. I've given you 2 books for non-readers, really. But Harry Potter is just a good one in general for people to read. It's fairly simplistic, at least in the first 3 books, I would say. Later on it gets a little bit more complex and complicated. But yes, this one is pretty good. Highly recommend. Number 5 in this tag is Fire Matches, and that is a book that warms you to your heart. Now, I've picked Barefoot Dancing, and oh my god, oh my lord, I love this book so much. I can't even begin to explain how much I actually love this book, but I will try. It's about this girl in the middle here, Patch, and she is so desperately in love with one of the popular girls at school. This is her best friend here. A lot of school shenanigans go down, and then there is the final school camp where some more school shenanigans go down. It is really fantastic. I love it. It kind of like sums up this high school experience in a way. It is not so overly like American, thank God, since it's set here. And it's kind of a bit more realistic in like what's going on in the school vibe, and I just love it because you look at the front cover and you think it's going to be a love triangle, but it's really not. It's very good. I thought I was going to be in for a love triangle, which I was not impressed with, but then I was pleasantly surprised, hence why I love it. Number 6 in this tag is Compass, and that is a book that directed you towards your love of reading, and without a doubt I gotta go with Percy Jackson on this one, but I will steer it a little bit towards the elder reading of Percy Jackson, which is The Heroes of Olympus. This is my favorite one right here. Still not finished that series because mainly I couldn't get through Blood of Olympus. I was very upset with what happened for one character. Anyway, I really love this series. I love that he continued it, and yeah. I love the Percy Jackson world. I love Percy Jackson. I just, mwah, chef's kiss. Beautiful. Anyway guys, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, subscribe, because that is always nice, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.